over the men's board final now, and that's Gavin Hill from the Grange Club, previous winner of this event, and he'll be there, let me tell you. Good lineup though. Aaron Bitmead from North Burleigh, Joel DeCarl from Manly, Drew Blatchford. He'll lay down the entire trip from the Lakes Club. Sean Parks, Alexandra Headlands, Jamie Mitchell, North Burleigh. Trevor G, one of the most famous surfing names from the Central Coast, and the Avoca Beach Club. Stephen King from Tugun. Trevor Hendy, Surfers Paradise. He used to be the best. Can he maintain that? Mark Bennett, what a performance from Southport, the veteran. Brett Dowker from Currumbin, Queensland.
Well, Hendy's lining up to hopefully win his 4th open board championship. He's won 3 already, but the defending title holder is Foyster. Brodie Dixon, Aaron Bowler, Heath Colley, Downey Langthorne from North Curl, and I said Gavin Hill. So there was some extra competitors there. Sorry, Nicole. Right, in we go now. Watch for Drew Blatchford. He's got a white cap on with some red and yellow stripes on it. He lays down the entire trip. That's him on the red board there. He will not get on his knees. He's absolutely amazing. He's won the event, and he's one of the greatest paddlers I've ever seen, but he just does the whole trip on the chest. Well, he's current New South Wales champion, Blatchford, and he's also the 95 Australian champion, so doing it Nippers style. Downey Langthorne from North Curl is another very, I think, intriguing competitor. I interviewed his mum last Wednesday at the Masters up here, and his mum was the 400-metre record holder way back in the Jamaican Games of 1966. He won the surf race for age division. Now a son competing here in a board final. Well, terrific stuff, Surf Lifesaving. It's a real family deal. It is a family deal, as you said. Normally the mother and the father compete as well as the children. But don't forget Trevor Hendy, the big man's out there, and we saw a quick look at him. He's wearing a rash shirt out there. There he is. Yeah, Trevor is suffering obviously from lack of training into the sport because of his concentration in other areas, particularly the Olympic Games. He wants to paddle kayaks. And I mean, there was a time when he'd just get in the water and say, see you later. That's not the case now, and there's quite a few people now that can take it to him. But Trevor Hendy, you can't write him off. I mean, if there's a swell there, he'll pull it down. Samantha O'Brien, paddling the board is a very interesting exercise, and one of the few that the ladies do exactly the same as the men. So Samantha not there as they go around the cans now, or heading out toward the can. We'll pick up the leaders for you as they come up. Stephen King. Is it Stephen King? Stephen King from Tugun is out there in front. As you can see him there with the yellow cap with 2 green stripes. He's got good form, reaching very deep out there with the board. Also Jamie Mitchell from North Burleigh is out there as well. Round they come. There's Trevor Hendy going around the can now in that second bunch. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's running about 8th at the moment. Look at Drew Blatchford. He still hasn't got on the knees, and he won't do it the entire trip. I just don't know how he gets the strength to be able to do that. He's just an absolute wonderful performer as far as I'm concerned. So hard. But to him, it's just the natural way. And there's also Gavin Hill from the Grange. That's that blue cap with a red and white dot on it. And I see the Avoca cap there of Trevor G. Now, Trevor G, I know, won a junior title on boards. And to have him in this sort of company, he's putting in a terrific performance. He's right up there with the leading pack. Now, all they need is a bit of a bump and a bit of a swell. Nothing on the horizon at the moment. No movement in the ocean, but they don't need much. There it is, dead flat. So this swell started to drop on the change of tide, but they don't need a lot. There's a little bit of a lump building up. Well, Sean Parks is sitting in second place at the moment. He came 4th in the Queensland Championships. He's in second place. He's on the left-hand side of the screen from Alexandra Headlands. Digging deep. Here comes a bit of movement now. This may be big enough for him to get a run, but I think the paddlers in the front are going to hook onto this little one. Yes, they are. This is going to make the difference now. If he can pull it over the top, he pushes there. He's got it. He's got it. Sean Parks, Alexandra Headlands. What a terrific paddle. There wasn't much there to push over, but that's what you've got to do. Now look at the back. This is like for second and third. Wow. It's like the Surfers Paradise Gold Coast Highway on a Friday night. And Drew Blatchford doing it laying down. He's on that second wave as well. There's the big man Hendy. Yeah, King sits, or Gavin Hill sits beside him. They won't catch our leader. He's going to win it. There's no doubt about that. Sean Parks from Alexandra Headlands. Look at Hendy now as he starts to slam it down. Parks has got off too early. He was lucky enough to be able to get back on. Look at the pack as they come in now. Hendy's trying to get in a better position. Parks knows he's got it won. Sean Parks from Alexandra Headlands. Get it, Hendy. Hendy may have got second. He may have got second, or may was a third.
Well, I really couldn't tell from that angle. I'm not sure it was second or third for Hendy.
Well, Heath Colley was up there as well. If Hendy's second, then Heath Colley is third. That's Heath Colley there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to wait for the announcement to come out of that. Unfortunately, we just weren't sighted. Heath Colley may have just got it. Here we go. Have another look from up the top. Now, here we go. Sean Parks, here's the charge. He's got it one. Look at the charge for second. Hendy in the blue and gold. That's him. And Colley, I think, I don't know. Geez, close. Colley may have just got him on the line. He may have. All right, Charles Stewart's down there. He'll sort it out for us.
Sean, congratulations. It's a nerve-wracking moment right there at the end.
Oh, yeah. I only stuffed up. I looked over my shoulder, thought, I've got to get off now. Jumped up and shot left water and thought, no, get back on. I was confident though. Once I got on my legs, I was right.
Well, a great victory and pretty celebrated company.
Oh, yeah, there's some top paddlers here. You got Australian gold medalists and finalists for past years. And it's just great to make the final and come for the win. I'm stoked.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, some good racing here today in the final day of the Australian Surf Lifesaving Championships. Open men's board final, Sean Parks, Trevor Hendy and Heath Colley. We've just seen the men. Next, the women get their turn to